It's time for Strain on Society's Strain of the Week.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker.
But when used at the first sign, Agrafa can get you back to being you in just 2.5 days. Be kinder to yourself and tougher on your cold sores.
GMO got me fucked. What's up, y'all? Paul E. Hendricks here. What time is it? The song should have told you. I'll sing it for you again. I forgot what the tune was. I don't know. I've had a hell of a day. So this is going to be your Strain of the Week. Strain of the Week. I don't know how that sounded because these are in my ears now, and I've been running around all day, and I'm ready to smoke. And in fact, I'm so ready to smoke. It's been a crazy day. I've been running all around Austin. I had to record a conversation with a homie of mine down in southwest Austin. Ate some great food. That I just been running errands, doing some other things for getting some content. Anyway, I'm at home and it's still daylight out. It's still day. It's headed into the late afternoon. And I tell you what, man, I'm ready to smoke an indica. And I know that's probably surprising, but the particular indica I'm going to smoke and do a review on is GMO. Otherwise known as GMO cookies, or I think garlic GMO also. And GMO, this is a daughter of ChemDog and Girl Scout cookies. I think I might have mentioned Girl Scout cookies in my last strain of the week. And so once again, and I think Girl Scout cookies, correct me if I'm wrong, is also way back, is part of ChemDog as well. So is a derivative of ChemDog as well. So if this is a derivative of ChemDog and a derivative or coming down the line of Girl Scout cookies, and Girl Scout cookies is also on a limb on the tree of ChemDog, folks. What are we looking at here? This is a gnarly situation, and I'm here to smoke the shit out of it. So let's light this bad boy up. Now, like I mentioned before, it's an indica hybrid. I mean, it's definitely a hybrid. Well, I think last week I did the extremely popular sour diesel, which is like an 80-20, 80% sativa, so 80% sativa dominant, and then 20% indica. And I think this is the opposite, maybe 70-30, 70% indica. Does any of that really matter? I don't know. Flavor on this. Okay, so like the base most consistent terpene is the mycene and everything. That's like the earthy, mushroomy flavor. And that's the most I would say the most consistent terpene in cannabis strains. This one it's in, but it's not the dominant terpene. It doesn't taste like it to me anyway. To me, I get pepper, spicy. I don't remember what the terpene is. I should be memorizing these, but I keep saying their flavor profiles versus just saying the terpene. So I'm working on changing that. Also, piney, gassy, a little bit of gas. And I think in the pine is always a little bit of gas. I'm also getting citrus. That's how my father Earl would have said it. Definitely some citrus, piney, the earthy, spicy though. That's the number one terpene in this, in my opinion. What I'm getting now, what is getting exciting? This is the second week. I'm into 2 weeks today. Not that you know what day it is, but it's the 2 weeks that I quit smoking cigarettes. And here's one of the bonuses. There's been, besides a multitude of them, is I can taste terpenes better. The flavor profiles are easier, even after just 2 weeks. Easier for me to to sit on, to play with. My nose has been running because I have allergies, but usually, I mean, when they're really, really bad, you've seen them on here, Church with Rev Paul, but generally my nose and sinuses are so dry because of smoking cigarettes. So my nose every day has been running, which sounds shitty, but at the same time, because allergies have been really high down here in Central Texas. But the good part is that my nose is running, and I didn't even know that it was supposed to. And there's a lot of changes, positive changes that's happened. But my ability to taste the terpenes is getting better and better, and I presume that it's going to be 6 months from now, it's going to be way better, and a year from now, even better. So that's an awesome side effect that I didn't really consider doing this, and when I quit, and I feel great as well. Back to GMO. Like I said, Girl Scout cookies, fucked Chem Dog, although Girl Scout cookies is a part of the family tree of Chem Dog. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. So we got some definitely in family banging going on here between these flowers. And what do we get as a result? GMO. THC average on this was around 24-25%, depends on who you're looking at. Like I said, anywhere from 20 to 25 or higher percent on this, which is really popular also with medical. People are using this medicinally because I have noticed, like when I first smoked this, it's been about a week ago, in the evening, I felt so good. I played an ad for this Strain of the Week episode, right? And in that ad, that was me leaving a message for a friend, and that tells you how wonderful I felt. I was high, and I felt so my body was just melted, and it felt good because I've been pumping iron. You can probably tell. Oh, you see that? You see the biceps move? Honestly, I'm tired today. That was sore. I think I pulled my back flexing. Shut up. I'll do what I want. I'm really, as you can tell, I'm stoned. I've hit this a few times. You can see it's still pretty much a joint. Well, I haven't hit it that much. And I'm high because it's great. Because it's strong, peppery, earthy, piney, citrus on the blowout, exhale. I say blowout all the time. I don't even have any hair. Oh, man. I like it. You know, I've been getting into the indicas as of late. You know, it's funny, my friend was telling me, you like white folks all about the sativas, and the brothers and sisters like indicas. And I really like, and I fit right into that because I love sativas. I'm a daytime smoker, and it's because I can smoke and work. And I'm a content creator and a writer, and I create these. So it's a kind of high I enjoy. You know what I mean? And I can get shit done, and I can think clearly and be focused and competent in what I'm doing. And I'm down with all that. And so there's some indicas, like right now, I normally wouldn't smoke an indica, but I want to relax. I feel a little, my body's just tight, just every day doing shit, running around, videotaping, creating content, moving, going here, going there, checking this. You know, any of you guys that are entrepreneurs know you're always, tossing things and spinning plates. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to just chill, and I know I still have some other stuff to do, but I'm heading that way, and I'm letting myself know that the end of my day is coming. Within the next couple of hours. I would say GMO feels like taking a deep breath, like just totally. I feel good. I feel great. I had a sport coat on earlier today. It got warm. It's funny. There was a couple times during the day that because I was driving all around. And driving and smoking are things that go hand in hand. So I'm just sharing as the stoneness takes over, sharing my own challenges or wins. And every now and then I would habitually, unconsciously or subconsciously go for a cigarette. or think that, you know, when I started the car that I should have one, and then I'd be like, oh shit, you don't smoke anymore. And I had a piece of Nicorette with me, and I was gone for hours, several hours, and I didn't use it, and that's good. So now it's not smoking cigarettes, and now it's kind of making sure I don't chew. I only have a couple pieces of gum until I get down to having 0 in the next couple weeks, and it's just weird. It's weird how ingrained things can be, and then also, but just that little bit of space of awareness can just be like, oh yeah, I don't do that anymore. That's not even part of who I am. And I'm getting super. The effects of this GMO are coming over me, so I feel really, really good. Really, this is just a super body relaxer, mind relaxer. It's an attitude adjuster. GMO is, and I can see why people like this that use cannabis only medicinally. I mean, we're all using it medicinally, whether we believe it or not, or whether we even know it. There's people that just use cannabis for pain and other, I mean, many other things, seizures. Anyway, without getting into all the uses of cannabis, because this will end up being a multi-hour limited series episode. Why do people like cannabis that's got the higher THC and the deeper indicas, the high strength indicas? And it's because, man, it's just going from someone with anxiety, and I have anxiety, and someone that knows that underpinning of just being tension, body being tense, and not it being tense to the point of when I would never even be able to recognize how tense it was until I actually relaxed in the evenings and could feel my shoulders go back, because I'd be hunched over a computer all day, writing, doing whatever, and it feels like one big, like my shoulders go down. In between my scapula relaxes, I'm sitting back straight, chilling, if you will. I thought, man, I would totally change that if somebody came out that fucking door right now, like in a clown's mask with a knife. Holy shit, I would. Well, that's not a good way to relax. Oh shit, did the door just move? We've been watching a lot of horror movies here too. Damn, I'm gonna have to check that motherfucker before it's dark, because I know we're gonna watch some horror movies tonight. It's Friday night, throats are slitting. Feel alright. That's probably a horrible song. Sorry to do that to you, Johnny. Can't remember your name back from the 80s or 90s. 40 something. Feeling right. Just got paid. Friday night. Okay, guys, it's enough. This shit will get you high. It'll make you feel fucking good. And what are we here else? What else are we here for? And not that everything feels good, but. Man, I was on this. I was on this call. I was on this call, and this new app. Totally Clubhouse. It's all audio. You can go to different rooms where there's, I don't know if they're classes or just discussions going on. There'll be moderators. My boy Kiala from Hawaii, Kalakanai. Kiala. He was hosting one last night, and moderating it was also my friend Cortland Warren and Jonathan Sugai from Hawaii, and I jumped on it, and then was moderating it as well and getting to share, and it was just going through. It was a lot of questions were like, what is the thing behind business success, the things in life that give it life, relationships. What is that thing that you want to be masterful of in those areas of your life, and talking about them, and then what is it that holds people back from taking the risk, and listening, and I shared as well, but just listening to all the other people that were on stage. So you can say there's a moderator hosting it, essentially they're on stage, and then there's a little line, and then there's the audience, and then if you're moderating it, you're up on stage. So I was up on stage with several other people and listening to the stories and the crowd, and I kept looking down, and so you can watch the crowd grow and grow and grow. It's a really cool app. It's all audio. So you can literally be naked. I know I was. I'm sure Kiala was. He kept texting me pictures of a naked man. I assumed it was him. I didn't see a face. Anyway, he won't see this because he doesn't smoke cannabis, and so he let me know he watches it occasionally, just to, because we're friends, and we're both public speakers and all this. And we've done a lot of stuff together. And what was I even talking about? He wasn't really flashing it. Now I just made a story up. To be funny, forgot I was in the midst of a story. Y'all, the motherfucker didn't send me any naked pictures or anything. I'm just kidding. Was between you and I was super high. I just eaten like a lot of edibles, 15 milligrams. So 7 times 15, you do the math. Like an hour before. And so I jumped on an hour in, and then I was talking. It was high, but it was so fun. And it was like, for me, it's hard to explain. It's like the church. It's like being at church, that feeling that when you go to church, when it's an uplifting service, and you're just vibrating and listening to everyone share. And at one point, it was people at Kiala had asked people on the panel to share some of the challenges they'd had and what the value they got from those challenges. And it was incredible listening to some of this extremely successful folks. And when I say success, I'm not just talking about money. I mean, people that are really out there going after what it is that they say they want. The kind of, it never matters to me. It's watching people that are full on committed and on purpose that inspires me. You know what I mean? That's what I find inspiring. And listening to these challenges and everybody's got a story. So that's why I love storytelling so much, because it just connects us at a soul level. You know what I mean? And it's amazing. And I left there just vibrating, feeling so good. And I fell asleep that night. I went to sleep last night. And I woke up this morning, and I just felt like my sword of the talent and skills I have had been sharpened by being there. And I felt open. My heart was open. I felt so much love from that meeting, from that, and pouring out of me as well. And man, what a way to spend a Thursday night. You know what I mean? That was awesome. And I just love the fact, I was thinking of my friend Jonathan Sugai on there, who's a healer, a literal physical, body, soul, mind healer. And Keala, thinking about when me and Keala had a podcast, and Jonathan was often a guest on it. This was over a decade ago, 11 years ago, back in Hawaii. And Cortland was even on it one time. He called in, and just thinking about those times and seeing us all kind of reconvene on a stage on this new app, being together and getting to be with them, I felt honored, and I felt proud and privileged. And to Cortland and Jonathan and Keala, man, all my love. That felt great. That was just great being a part of that energy. And I'm definitely I need and want more of that, because being around that, and it's the big ideas. It's the big idea. Let's normalize having big fucking dreams. You know what I mean? We talk about normalizing all this stuff. Let's normalize having big fucking audacious fucking dreams. Because I do, my wife does, and Kala does, and Jonathan does, and Cortland does, and they're living big dreams, and they're just getting bigger. And fuck, I'm gonna go hang out with them. Do you get me? You get what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with them. What do you want to do? Let me know. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What are you doing that's in progress? Or what are you doing that you love right now? I fucking love hearing about that stuff. So man, share it with me in a comment, however you want to. I don't give a damn. Send me a smoke screen. Hi. This GMO ain't no bullshit. Seriously, y'all. It's so good. You hear Vito in there hashing it up. All right, y'all. This weed is really, I'm super chill. I feel goofy. I feel like I want to joke around. I feel like I want to go into another group on that app and Clubhouse and see my homies again. I probably will. If they're on tonight, they'll be on this weekend. If you're on, follow me at Paul E. Hendricks, at Paul E. as in Eric, Hendricks, HENDRICKS. Follow me. Everything is all right. Follow Keala Kanai, Cortland Warren, Jonathan Sugai. You search them. I ain't spelling out all that shit. Come on, do you find it? Or if you find me, look at people that I follow. I don't follow that many, so they won't be hard to find. But if you can get your hands on GMO cookies, garlic, GMO, put it in your face, man. This is really good. I went from, you saw me when I sat down. I don't know, it's been like 20 minutes, kind of anxious, just been running around, and now I'm full on. I mean, I still have energy. I still have things to do, yet I feel the tension has gone from my chest and from my back and from my neck. There's still a little in my neck. I'll work it out though, and I'm gonna feel good. And once I'm done, I'm gonna come out here and chill for a minute. I'm gonna I don't know, maybe play a little Trivial Pursuit tonight. We'll see where it's Friday night, and I'm a player, I'm a man about town, you know what I mean? So maybe I'll end up in a clubhouse group again. Who knows? Maybe I'll fall into a Zoom meeting or a board game of Trivial Pursuit. That's the kind of exciting shit that I do. Whatever I do, you bet I'm gonna do great things, and I'm gonna smoke cannabis when I do them. So love y'all for sure. Thanks for watching. This has been GMO. I'm Paul E. Hendricks with Strain on Society. This has been the Strain of the Week. I don't know why I do it. It's dumb, but you'll like it.